going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today for another MUT 18 Most Feared video. We're going to be going over some sniping filters today, show you guys the way that I have been making coins over this weekend with the Most Feared promo, and just a preview of what's to come. So you're looking at my coin total, only 200k, guys, and again, we'll get into the sniping filters here in a moment. I hope you enjoyed your NFL Sunday. Eagles win again, 7-1. It's been a great season for me as an Eagles fan, I'm not going to lie, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. That Seahawks-Texans game was crazy, just got done watching that. I wanted to make a quick video for you guys here Sunday evening to try to help you out, so let's go ahead and take a look. Now, it's up for sale, but we finished the Randy Moss set, and that's why I'm kind of broke right now on my coins.
Help me, I'm poor. No.
But it's all good, because we're going to go ahead and sell this. We got him up on the auction house, 94 overall. And we'll be dropping a team update video probably on Halloween day because I'm still trying to complete a couple other sets and do a couple other things with the squad. But we completed Scary Fast. We're going to sell Randy Moss. We're going to keep everybody else. I mean, not that we have a choice, but you see my top 10 to 15 cards right here. The team is going to be looking beastly in a couple days. And we might even drop a gameplay with all of these guys morphed because I do plan on having most of the, the elite or the upper echelon most feared cards. So let's get into the tips and what you guys have been looking for. Now, if you watched my video, I think it was sometime last week. Actually, you know what? I don't want to go to the auction house. I'll show you the way that I've been doing it. If you watched my video last week, this might be a little bit repetitive, and if you've been using this method, you've probably been making a lot of coin, because I sure have, and it allowed me to get that Randy Moss set finished, and it's going to allow me to get a lot of cards that I really been wanting on my squad. So I'm going to go over Scary Tall, Scary Strong, and Scary Fast. I'm going to show you the auction house sniping filters that I use to generate and make coins off of this. And then I'm going to show you a little trick that, it's probably well known at this point, but forever in Ultimate Team, at least over the last couple years, this filter never worked. And I don't know when they fixed it, because I just noticed it during this promo. It could have been over the last patch, I'm not sure, but we're going to start off and we're going to actually go over to Scary Tall. So we'll start there, and I'm just going to go right down to Scary Tall Elite because we're going to be trying to snipe the gold cards. And because there's tall, there's fast, there's strong, there's so many cards on the auction house, it's very hard to filter out between those three categories. And so what you can do is just go to this set right here and hit the search button. Now, in years past, and I believe even at the beginning of this year, maybe I'm wrong, when you click this, it would just give you the regular auction house. You wouldn't get any type of filter. But now when we do the search, it's only giving me tall cards, which is pretty awesome. So this helps us filter, and if we stay within this, we can manipulate it to try to find some cheap cards. So what I like to do first is we're just going to sort by buy it now, and this is kind of the trick that I was telling you guys about. Even though these aren't the cheapest items up, because there's so many on the auction house, there's idiots out there that still buy these cards at this price for whatever reason. So we're just going to take a look at Brock Osweiler or Ryan. We'll take a look at Malik Hooker. He's going for 6.4. That's the lowest according to this. But if we simply just search by Colts, we're going to see that the lowest one is actually 5K. But we'll go back to all, and we're going to get back to it, and I think it sold, maybe it was this, no, I think it sold already. So people, for whatever reason, buy these cards even though they're not the cheapest, and they're just throwing away coins. We want them to throw those coins to us. This is how we're going to make coins. Now, I gave you guys this tip in my last video, and again, it's repetitive, but we're going to go through each of the strong, tall, and fast, and just kind of show you what I've been doing. So I'm going to, again, just search by all here to get an updated list. So I kind of look at, these are like the exceptions, this is the rule. So I look at these and I figure these are selling, they're selling for 6, 6, 1, 6, 2. I'm just going to go with 6. So then I simply just like to go down the list of teams. I have a notepad right in front of me. If you guys want, I can take a picture of what I'm looking at right now and maybe post it on Twitter. Actually, you hit me up on Twitter. The Twitter name is @IIII Mike if you want to see this picture, and I'll tweet it to you. Make sure you follow me as well. So let's go ahead. Now we're taking a look at tall. So I have my list here. I'm just going to go to Broncos, and I know I'm trying to sell these cards for 6K. You can calculate the tax however you want. I typically am looking for cards that sell for 4K or below, and then I'm going to resell them for 6. So I just simply go down my list here. So we got Broncos, Colts. Now we're going to go to Chargers. Look, we got one for 3K here. Now this can get a little tedious with this method, because once you get to this point, and you see so I have some other cards selling here, once you get to this point, it brings you back here, which you just want to back out of this screen. Then it brings you back to the set, and you kind of have to start over. So that is the one thing that's tedious about it. But again, we want to make sure we're only filtering out the tall cards, and that's kind of just what we're going to have to put up with. So then I'll usually go back and start from the beginning. I'll go to Broncos, but I'm not going to do that for now. We'll just go over to Cowboys, 4.7, not low enough. Then we're going to go down to Packers. And again, I'll go through each and every team. So there's one for the Packers, 4K. We're going to buy this, and we're going to relist it at 6. That means that it's going to sell for 5.4 after tax. We bought it for 4. It's a 1.4 profit off of each card. And these things come out so frequently that I know you're probably saying it's 1,400 coins. It's not a huge flip. I know it's not, but these items, these amounts, they add up, and they add up quickly. You get 20 of these on your auction house. I mean, you're looking at 20, 30, 40K within 20 to 30 minutes, and you can do this, in between commercials of the Sunday night football game. Whatever you're doing, just kind of jump in and jump back out. That's all I've been doing. So we're going to pick up where we left off and just finish this with the scary tall. We're going to go over to the right hand column. We got the Panthers. You could probably buy it for 4.6. It's not as good of a profit, but you can still do it. We got the Saints, and then lastly we finish out with the Texans. Okay, and that's pretty much what I do. So you see here, I'm just doing this live with you guys. I got 2 right off of the bat. So then we're gonna go over to Scary Fast, but and this is just a personal preference, but I go to Scary Fast to get the strong, because I can just stay kind of within these sets, and I don't have to back out of too many screens. So I'm actually going to go to Scary Strong to Fast Set, and this search allows me to search for Scary Strong players. So again, it's going to filter out just to the strong cards. I'm going to go to Buy It Now. You see the cheapest up are around 6K. I kind of been using the same rule that I use with tall that I do with strong, is I'm going to be looking to buy at 4K and sell at 6K. So again, we're going to go through our teams. We got the Eagles. Go Eagles, 7-1, best team in football, 4.9. Not cheap enough. We'll go down to the Giants, one of the worst teams in football. They absolutely stink. And there we go, 4K right here. Hopefully, okay, we got it. So we're going to sell this one for 6K now. Again, we have to do all the backing out, and I could have listed it right there, but I'm just trying to be a little bit quicker for video purposes. And if you get 2 of these in this situation, you're going to have to sell them instead of backing out, because then it's going to make you put a card in the set and you can't actually search. But we're just going to go through our teams again. So we went Eagles, Giants. We're going to go over to the middle column, and we got the Browns, 4.5. You could probably buy that one. It's not worth the hassle for me. Again, I'm looking for 4 even or lower, and a lot of times I actually caught one right before I started recording this video for like 650 coins. It was probably, I mean, it's not a huge snipe, but I would say it's the best snipe that I had as far as how cheap it was. So for the middle column, we do Browns, Chargers, Raiders, Redskins, if you want to write this down yourself. And then for the Bills, or I'm sorry, for the right hand column, all we have is Bills and Jets, 2 AFC East teams. So, and there's, I was just gonna say, we only got 1 out of going through the strong, but it looks like that last minute we got a 4K one for the Jets. So again, you would probably want to sell that right there on that screen rather than backing out, because now at this point I can't search again, because it would make me put these cards in the set, and that's okay. So the reason I was saying that I'd like to go to the strong cards within the fast set is because I don't have to back out to too many screens. So now I can just go right down here to Scary Fast Elite, and these are the more expensive ones, and I'll be honest, these ones are a little bit harder to snipe, but same thing, it's going to be filtered out by fast only. These are selling for about 7.5 pretty steadily. You can probably get away with 7.7, 7.8, 7.9. People are paying for these. I think the Scary Fast set is probably the most it's the one that everybody wants to do. That's kind of why I knocked it out first. So again, we're going to do the same thing. My rule of thumb for this one is I'm trying to buy 5.5 and under. Again, you can do the math on the tax and make it to whatever you want your profits to be for what you're searching for, but I like 5.5. So again, this one's a little bit tougher, but we're going to go through the Patriots, nothing there. The Seahawks, nothing there. And, you know, like I said, this one, you're least likely to snipe cards compared to the other ones. Titans last. We go to the middle column. We got the Browns. It's moving a little slow here. 6.4, not good enough. We go down to the Falcons. These ones I've noticed kind of come in spurts. Like last night I was going through these filters, and at one point at like 2 in the morning I caught like 6 of them in a like 10-minute span. It was really, really nice. And then I'll just go on drought. So I just kind of go back and forth between these three. We'll move over to the right hand column. We got Bucks, and then all the way down to Texans. There may be a team or two that I'm forgetting in each of these, but that's pretty much, you know, what I have in here. So you just go through the 3 different tiers, the 3 different columns, and, you know, buy cards and then relist them. They do take a little bit to sell because there's so many of them on the auction house. So that can be a little bit annoying, but basically you just want to go ahead and fill your fill your auction house up, sell, go play some weekend league games, some solos, whatever you got to do, and then just come back to it when these, you know, all sell for you. So we got 4 of them just on this video alone. We're going to go ahead and sell them for 6K. I hope this tip helped you. Again, we'll be back with some more card reviews, some gameplays, and definitely a team update once I assemble the squad and get my coins back from selling this Randy Moss. I can't wait to show you guys the team that I have planned here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your week. Thanks for watching. I'm Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.